Hey guys, today we're going to do a project we're starting a project with building a cattle panel trellis. But the part that I want to do today is actually spray painting it black, which is not often seen on other YouTube tutorials about doing a cattle panel trellis. But if you look at my yard, I've got like the cattle panel trellis is going to go on the later half of this 21-foot long raised bed. And you can see I've got the black fence. So the reason I'm painting it black is so that it kind of blends in with what I'm going for in the backyard and doesn't stick out, you know, like a sore thumb. So I've got it all laid out here. So I think what we're going to do first is cut it. I need to cut it down to, this is 16 feet, and I need to cut it down to 11 feet and then spray paint. And Mason, say hi. Say hi. So the first step is taking my tape measure. I'm going to measure out 11 feet and figure out where to cut. And then I'm going to be using these that I just picked up from Lowe's. They're Cobalt 24-inch bolt cutters. Hopefully they work. We'll see. We'll see how hard it is. All right, we're done with the cutting, and it really wasn't actually that bad. It's just a matter of when. All right, so I made it back from Lowe's. I picked up 2 more cans of this to hopefully get us through the job. And while I was there, I thought of a couple things. So let me point it out on the cattle panel. Right over here, you can see it's bent because of the way we had to get it back from the store. I'm gonna go ahead and try to bend it straight, because I think if I wait until after I paint, I'm just gonna be making the paint like chip off. So I'm gonna try to do that. And also on the bottom, I think I'm gonna cut these. Maybe I'll do it on the other side that I haven't painted yet. I'm probably gonna cut these halfway so that it gives me a little more grip in the ground, instead of this flat piece in the ground. Let me pick up the camera and show you what I did. This is what I mean. The bottom had, you know, another one of these. So I just cut it off so that these would be spikes in the ground. It'll help me help the trellis, you know, with its structure and stability. So, I know I just got back from Lowe's with 2 paint cans after I ran out of the first one. And I need to go back and get another one. Alright guys, back again. Ran to Target this time to get the last bottle of spray paint. I got a different type. I don't think it's going to matter. It's still matte black, paint plus primer. Hey guys, back again. Want to show you the finished product. We finished filling the raised bed with soil. It took a few hours, but we got through it. This is the raised garden bed mix custom blend from my local nursery that we bought in bulk by the cubic yards. So this is about 3 cubic yards and cost me, I think it was $230 total. There's nothing else underneath, no logs or anything like that. And I went ahead and used my seating square to mark my squares for square foot gardening. And this was really just so I can count 11 feet basically and construct this trellis. I'm going to do one of these on either side of the 11 feet and one in the middle, and I'm going to zip tie the cattle panel trellis or cattle panel to it to build a trellis. And I think I'm going to end up zip tying it to the fence as well to provide a little more structure and stability. Oops. All right, so I think it actually is looking really good, but I'm gonna go back through. Let me show you up close what I've done. I've basically tied a zip tie like under and over so it'd be supported, and the studs are also here to support the cattle panel itself. So I think what I'm gonna go do is add another zip tie on each one. So I have, add another zip tie on each one. So that I make like an X, and then I'm gonna come through and cut them all so I don't have all this tag end hanging. And then I'll see about connecting it to my fence, but I may or may not do that. We'll see. So we finished filling it, and then I also finished the cattle panel trellis. You can see we've got this T-bar post that I spray painted black. We've got the cattle panel that I spray painted black, and then I zip tied it with UV zip ties that are black, so it would blend in with my fence. And in a couple areas I actually zip tied it to the fence for some additional support.